Hey there and welcome to another episode. I'm currently packing my poke here for a ski expedition for the Norwegian Mountains over Christmas. Packing a poke means that I can bring a lot more stuff with me. I got a nice little poke bag here and all the clothes, and that means I can bring my cooking equipment with me. Then I don't have to make all those dehydrated meals and make some really good ones on the trip. For Christmas Eve, I'm making Pinnekjøtt, a traditional Norwegian Christmas dinner. I have modified the cooking technique a little bit to make it easier to make on an adventure. Before I left, I pre-boiled the potatoes, made the mashed rutabaga, and watered the pinnekjøtt. Now the salted sheep ribs needs to be watered for 48 hours, and the water changed out after 1 day. First night in the tent wasn't that bad, but the winds picked up drastically today and we're now heading towards the D&T cabin to spend Christmas Eve. It's only 3 kilometers, about 1.9 miles, and we even brought our own Christmas tree with us because we're going into a protected area and above the tree line there are no trees. Now those 3 kilometers should have been easy and taken about 1 hour. With headwinds up to 22 meters per second, around 50 miles per hour, we really struggled and took about 3 hours. The wind even blowing our pokes over and stopping us in our tracks occasionally. Cabin is an old D&T cabin. Now D&T, the Norwegian Tourist Association, have 500 cabins around Norway, both manned and unmanned. As a member, I get discounted overnight stays and you get a key that opens up all 500 cabins. Now, we got a bit of a scare trying to get into this one, as the lock cover had frozen shut. Luckily, I had my multi-tool with me so I could dislodge it. It's very nice. It's a bit dark, but it's better than out there. This particular cabin was in need of a little repairs as well, as the strong winds and the gaps in the wood meant it took ages to warm up. You can even hear the wind blowing through the oven as I try to light it. Now to make the pinnekjøtt. Pinnekjøtt directly translated means stick meat and is basically salted lamb ribs. Now this is not where the name comes from, as it comes from the cooking technique. You place a few birch sticks in a pot, cover them with water, place the meat on top, and basically steam the meat. Now you just have to leave it there for 3 hours. Make sure the water doesn't evaporate, otherwise the wood will start to burn and you don't want that taste. Whoa! As soon as the meat is finished, you can add the rest of the food, like the potatoes that you boil in advance and the mashed rutabaga. But just before you serve, you want to take some of the water from here into the mashed rutabaga. Not too much, because you don't want to make it too salty. This will give everything an amazing texture and taste. Well, at least it doesn't smell.